Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Shani. If you are new here, welcome. And to my regular watchers, I always appreciate you. On the menu today, let's make these delicious extra spicy chicken strips. Let's get started. They are so delicious. Okay, so here are our ingredients, just a few simple ones. I have here some chicken breasts. I got these already in the strip, but you can just cut the chicken breast down into long strips like this. Okay, so now the next I have my spices. I have some black pepper, some garlic powder, some onion powder, some salt, and some smoked paprika, and a little bit of cayenne. I'm just gonna go ahead and get this onto the chicken. Next I have my milk. I'm gonna be making some buttermilk. If you don't have buttermilk, this is how you do it. You just go ahead and add some vinegar to some milk, and it's 1 tablespoon of vinegar to 1 cup of milk. So I'm just adding in 2 tablespoons here. Just go ahead and stir that up. Next, I'll just add some hot sauce in here. You can use any hot sauce, and I'm just dashing until my heart says stop. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and give this a mix. You can let this sit for a little while, or you can just pour it on the chicken. It'll still do its thing. So I will pour this on the chicken. I'll stir it up, and I'll just set this aside for about 20 or 30 minutes or so. Next, we'll go ahead and prepare our dredge. So we're gonna be using a wet and a dry dredge. So here I just have a little bag, and then I'm using some self-rising flour, but you can also use all-purpose flour. Just add some baking powder and some salt to it. So I'm gonna add a little bit of the spices that I use for the chicken as well, but just the black pepper and the smoked paprika, just to flavor the flour. But remember that the self-rising flour has salt already, so it's good to go. I'll just shake this up and set it aside. Okay, so next we'll just go ahead and just whisk up the 2 eggs that I'm using here with a little bit of water, and then I'll also add in some more hot sauce. This is a different brand, but you can just use the one that you used before or any. So I'll just whisk this up and set it aside. So now our chicken has been nicely marinated, and I'm just gonna do the dredging now. So first we'll go ahead and put it into the flour, and then we'll put it into the egg, and then back into the flour. And this is gonna help to give us a nice crunchy crispy coating. Alright, so here it is. So I've done all of them now, so let's go ahead and fry these off. So here on the stove, I just have a nice large enough size pot, and I'm just adding in some vegetable oil in here, and I'll just go ahead and lay the chicken in, and we want to fry these for about 4 to 6 minutes. So these are looking good on one side, so I'll turn them over and do them for another 2 minutes on the other side. Now these are chicken breasts. They don't take long to cook. We want to cook them, but we don't want to cook them. What I mean is, we don't want them to be too dry. We certainly want them to be cooked. So these look great. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove them now from the pot, and then I'll continue frying these. I'm gonna be doing them in a couple of batches. You don't want to overcrowd your pot. You just want a nice size pot so that the chicken has air. So these are nicely done. Aren't they beautiful? So now we'll just go ahead and make that sauce. So I'm adding in some more of the hot sauce, just eyeballing this, and I literally make up the sauce as I go. And I'm just adding in some honey in here as well, and that's just gonna balance out the flavor. And as you know, honey is the slowest thing ever, and this is my last bit. So I'll also add in some barbecue sauce, and it just happens to be the honey flavor, but you can use any flavor that you like. So I've just added a little bit of water to it, and just add that to it. As you can see, that's my last amount as well. I'll go ahead and stir this up and just let it come together for just a couple of minutes or so, and then we'll go ahead and dip our chicken in there. So I'll just place it in this delicious looking sauce. I'll turn it over, and just to get it coated on both sides. Doesn't that look delicious? This chicken was so flavorful, friends. So I'll just keep dipping and dredging until all of the chicken is done. And there you have it. So I'm just served it up with some ranch dressing, and look how beautiful that looks. I really do hope you like this recipe. Give it a try and let me know. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. I would love to have you. Bye now.